Do you know anyone who's ever committed murder? What's the story? Working as a courtesan back in 2005, I was hired by a couple to be their human sex toy. They were both heavy drinkers. He was an absolute narcissist, and she could never do enough to make him happy. I would stay overnight. This went on for a few months, but his treatment of his wife was too much for me to continue seeing them. About 6 months later, I had a call from him requesting an overnight stay because his wife had died. My first thought was wondering how he had killed her. I agreed to go out for dinner with him just so I could look into his eyes and see the truth. She had died from cyanide poisoning. His story didn't make sense to me, but I wasn't sure how to approach the police with my suspicions. It turned out I didn't need to. A detective reached out to me after he found my details on his computer during the investigation. I met the detective for coffee. We were both convinced he had killed his wife. I was asked if I would continue to see him in the hope he would confess to me. He didn't. But he did end up dying from pancreatic cancer, so that was a good thing. I often think back now and wonder what on earth the police were thinking of having me in such a position. A short piece for 60 Minutes or 2020 was made about the case called Tainted Love. I appeared in it with my voice changed and my face blurred. I didn't want to do any of this but felt compelled to try and get justice for her.